going on YouTube? Your boy Sam from Team Sam here, and today guys I'm coming at you with the top 5 best cards from Battles of Legends Relentless Revenge. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. This video is meant to educate you guys before you guys actually invest into this set. So if you guys enjoy videos like these, make sure you guys smash that thumbs up button. It'll be absolutely amazing. If you guys have not yet clicked on the subscribe button, make sure you guys subscribe right now, and make sure to turn on your notification bell to get notified on each time I upload videos. You guys are absolutely amazing, and if you guys are a part of the notification squad, be sure to comment hashtag notification squad in the comment section below so I can just send you a little heart down in the comment section. So you guys are absolutely amazing, and if you guys have not yet pre-ordered your Battles of Legends Relentless Revenge booster box, make sure you guys pre-order it today at dollys.ca. I'll leave all the links in the description box below, and they do free shipping on all booster boxes. So if you guys want free shipping and probably the cheapest price on booster boxes on the market, make sure you guys get it at dollys.ca. All the links in the description box below. And if you guys have not gotten your 140,000 subscriber Sky Striker playmat, make sure you guys get that today. I'll leave all the links in the description box below, and I also have the double Sky Striker cloth playmat still available. So if you guys want to purchase that, make sure you guys message me on my Facebook page. I'll leave all the details and information in the description box below. Alright guys, so basically this is going to be the top 5 best cards from this set. I know that this set has a lot of amazing reprints from cards like Solemn Strike. We also got cards like Trickstar Reincarnation, Unending Nightmare, Tornado Dragon. All these cards are really great reprint. Do not forget about Ixchel as well, Brilliant Fusion, Dragonic Diagram. These cards are really good cards that's going to be coming out in this set, but I want to mainly focus on the top 5 best new cards that's going to be coming out in this set. I kind of don't want to talk about, you know, old cards coming out in this set, like Tornado Dragon. You guys obviously know it's a really wonderful reprint. Unending Nightmare is such a really powerful, you know, floodgate to actually stop, you know, pendulums or any decks that utilize floodgates. You know, a Trickstar Reincarnation, a very solid reprint for those of you who are willing to, you know, pick up Trickstars on a budget, because this card finally got reprinted, and you guys all know that Trickstar Sky Strikers are a very popular deck in today's metagame, and this card being reprinted is actually pretty amazing. And you guys all know Solemn Strike is always really good to have, you know, another reprint of Solemn Strike for those of you who are budget players. Solemn Strike already came as super rare, but it's really nice to actually have a rarity upgrade to this card as an ultra rare. So there are so many good reprints in this set, so I kind of not want to include the reprinted cards in the top 5 best cards from this set. So for the number 5 spot, I got you guys some of the Time Lords. Time Lords are actually very underrated in today's metagame. Like last year with Battles of Legends Light's Revenge, Zaphion the Time Lord was probably one of the best Time Lords ever released during the time of Nationals, and the sole reason for the fact that True Draco was a very dominant deck back in the day. If you guys do not remember what Zaphion does, Zaphion says that basically if you control no monsters, you can normal summon this card without tributing, and if it attacks during the end of the battle phase, you basically shuffle back all your opponent's spell and trap cards directly to the deck, and if it leaves the field, you basically draw 1 card. So Zaphion was just a really powerful card, and you know what, with the Time Lords releasing in Battles of Legends right before Nats, there are actually some really good Time Lords that can actually be meta defying. So let me read you guys what Gabrion does. So Gabrion, all the Time Lords have the same effect, where it cannot be special summoned from the deck. If you control no monsters, you can normal summon this card without tributing. Cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. You take no damage from attacks involving this card. So you know, the first effect right here, they all have the exact same primary effect. At the end of the battle phase, if this card just battled, shuffle all cards your opponent controls into the deck, then your opponent draws the same number of cards. Once per turn during your standby phase, shuffle this card into the deck. So this card right here is actually very good to actually clear any problematic boards, although that if your opponent has a board full of monsters, you're actually able to make your opponent draws up to the cards that you return to the deck. But you know, as an overall card that helps get rid of monsters on the board, this card can be really good against, you know, meta decks that actually build heavy boards, especially decks like Gookies. You know, it's definitely one of the cards you guys should consider. Next we got, you know, what's it called? Halon, the Time Lord. This card has a basically effect at the end of the battle phase. If this card battled, activate this effect. If your life points is lower than your opponent's life points, inflict the difference as effect damage to your opponent. For those of you who want to just equalize life points, this card may be, you know, pretty handy in some certain situations. The next couple Time Lords I'm going to be talking about are Time Lords that are really good when facing time. So Raphion the Time Lord is a really good Time Lord monster, which effect reads that at the end of the battle phase, if this card battled, inflict effect damage to your opponent equal to the attack of one face of monster your opponent controls that this card battled. So let's say that this card battled a 4,000 attack monster during the end of the battle phase, you basically get to deal 4,000 damage to your opponent. And if you're facing time situation like this card can actually become really handy. So this is one of the cards you guys should definitely consider because it's one of the cards that cannot be destroyed by battle by card effects, and you take no damage involving this card. Really good, powerful card during time, especially selecting bigger monsters on the board. This card can just deal severe damage to your opponent. Next up, we got Sadon, the Time Lord. This card has 4,000 attack and 4,000 defense, and this card reads that neither player takes battle damage from attack involving this card. At the end of the battle phase, if this card battle, inflict 2,000 damage to your opponent. That's it, just a flat 2,000. You know, really good going good time. Summon this card, attack, boom, 2,000. That's pretty good. Mekion, the Time Lord. This card is insane. It's probably one of the best Time Lords that's coming out in this set. Sorry if I pronounce his name incorrectly, but his effect is actually better than all the effects of all the Time Lords. And this is one of the cards you guys should definitely consider on siding. You know, this card can actually become very problematic for your opponent to deal with, especially with the new time rules and things like that. Cannot be destroyed by battle by card effects. You take no damage from attacks involving this card. At the end of the battle phase, if this card battled, half your opponent's life points. Half! So can you imagine, in time, okay, or it's like 5 minutes left, and you're at both at 8,000 going to game 3, you're going second, you have this card in your hand, summon, attack, 4,000 damage, gone. Gone. 4,000 life points gone. And this card will be face up on your opponent's turn because shuffle back during your standby phase. Your opponent basically can't get rid of this card because cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. And you take no damage involved in this card. So this card will literally stay on the field. If your opponent has no way to get rid of this card, you pretty much just win. You know what I mean? Especially facing time. So this is one of the cards you guys should definitely consider playing in your side deck maybe. You know, half your opponent's life points is a lot of life points. 8,000 once, all right, 4,000. If you have another one, 2,000. Like, card's amazing. One of the cards you guys should definitely consider. And out of all, you know, the Time Lords right here, I really believe that Mekion, the Time Lord, is the best Time Lord that you guys should consider playing, or might even pick up. What's it called, from this set. So Mekion the Time Lord, really powerful card. Fit spot, Sadon or Rathion, it's all up to personal preference on what you guys want to put in the number fit spot, but it's just my personal opinion that Mekion definitely has to be on the number 4 spot. Let's go off to number 3 spot. I got you guys number 90 Galaxy Eyes Photon Lord. This card is absolutely amazing, but the reason why this card is in the number 3 spot and nowhere higher is because this card isn't as generic as you guys think. Yes guys, it is a generic level 8, rank 8 I mean, XYZ monster, but in today's metagame, is there any decks that utilizes rank 8 at the moment? Not really. It's a generic rank 8 monster, but the only deck that can utilize this card at the moment is decks like Blue Eyes, and Blue Eyes isn't too meta relevant at the moment. Yes, it's a really powerful deck, but it's not meta relevant yet. If you guys do not know its effect, it requires 2 level 8 monster, and if this card has a photon card as an XYZ material, it cannot be destroyed by card effects. You can only use the following effect of number 90 Galaxy Eyes Photon Lord once per turn. When your opponent activates a monster effect, which is a quick effect, you can attach 1 XYZ material from this card, negate the effect, then if the detached material was a Galaxy card, you can destroy that card. So this card is essentially a breakthrough skill or an effect builder on legs, which is pretty amazing. And the secondary effect isn't too relevant right now because Photon or Galaxy support isn't at full power yet, and we haven't got that into the TCG yet. But overall, this card is one of the cards you guys should consider picking up. It's a really good generic rank 8 XYZ monster, and it's, you know, overall 2,500 attack, 2,000 defense, really beefy cards. But you know, I would definitely consider this card to be played in Blue Eyes, obviously. And I have a Blue Eyes deck update coming up before that, so if you guys definitely want to check that out, make sure you guys smash that thumbs up button. Let's go off to number 2, guys. The next card I want to talk about is number 27 Dreadnought. Dreadnought, please guys do not sleep on this card. This card is absolutely devastating. It's a generic rank 4 XYZ monster, which requires 2+ level 4 monsters. So you can easily make this card in Gookies or things like that, or any deck that utilizes rank 4 monsters. But in effect reads that 2 level 4 monsters, if this card destroyed an opponent monster by battle at the end of the battle phase, you can special from your extra deck 1 rank 10 or higher machine XYZ monster by using this card as a material. This is treated as an XYZ summon. Transfer this card's material to the summoned monster. You can use the effect of number 27 Dreadnought once per turn. If this card will be destroyed by battle by card effect, you can attach 1 XYZ material from this card instead. So basically, you summon this card, you kill a Candina, you bring out Gustav Max, deal 2,000 life points. You summon this card, kill Candina or Lycoris, you special summon, you know, the Robot Galaxy Titanic dude. Don't know the guy's name, but he has 5,000 attack and 5,000 defense, I believe, and it's a heavy storm on legs. You can easily access those cards, especially against decks like Ultra Guys or True Draco. You're gonna easily nuke their floodgates or back row with just this card alone. But the only problem with this card is that you're actually relying on actually committing into more of your extra deck space if you guys are playing number 27 Dreadnought. But that's just you know, one of the considerations you guys can actually use for Nationals format. You guys can actually take this idea where you can summon this card, attack over a monster, make Gustav Max, deal 2,000 damage, and then since with the new time procedure and things like that, this card can actually become really good with playing cards like Gustav Max into your extra deck with this card. You can also make Super Dora as well, which is pretty nice. You can make basically, you know, Magnus, which is really good as well. But this card overall, do not sleep on this card. And for the fact that it's a level 4 generic rank 4 generic monster, I mean, it's actually a really good card and definitely deserves to be on the number 2 spot as one of the new cards that's going to be coming out in Battles of Legends Relentless Revenge. So that's pretty much it. Number 27 Dreadnought, one of the cards you guys should consider. And last but not least, you guys obviously know, Topologic Gumbler Dragon. This card is the best card in the set. Hands down, Kuki can actually hand loop your opponent, which is insane. Okay, it's essentially a Moon and Glacier for Link monsters. Any deck that can utilize this card and can easily make this card deserves to play this card in your extra deck. So if you guys do not know what this card's effect is, that if another monster is special summmoned to a zone a Link monster points to itself or another Link zone, while this monster's on the field, discard up to 2 random cards minimum, then your opponent discards the same number of cards. So if you discard 2 cards in your hand, your opponent discards 2 cards from their hand. And if this card is extra link, you can make your opponent discard 2 cards or their entire hand if less than 2. Then if they have no cards in their hand as a result, inflict 3,000 damage to your opponent. So with its secondary effect, this card extra link, not only if you're able to discard 2 cards of your opponent's hands or their entire hand if they have less than 2, you're actually able to inflict 3,000 damage to your opponent. And 3,000 damage is actually a lot considering the fact that this card is 3,000 beat stick, you know, within itself. You know, the fact that you're actually able to apply a lot of pressure when bringing out this card at the same time, potentially dealing 3,000 damage, you can actually just win the game with this card alone. Topologic Gumbler Dragon, one of the best cards you guys should definitely look out, and it's one of the, you know, generic Link 4 monster you guys should consider picking up, in my personal opinion. So that's pretty much it for the top 5 best cards in this set, guys. You guys should definitely consider this card and all the other cards that I talked about for the national seasons. Cards that you guys should definitely look out are the top 5 cards I'm going to showcase you guys. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys smash that thumbs up button. It'll be absolutely amazing. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. If you guys like this set or not, let me know. You know what I mean? And if you're part of the notification squad, make sure you guys leave hashtag notification squad in the comment section below. So that's pretty much for this video, guys. This is Sam from Team Sam signing out. Alright, guys. Peace.
I feel like Usain in the cheetah print. Talk fresh game, I don't need a minute. R.I.P. the game, I need a minute. Okay, let's proceed with it. I'm in the house, got the deed with it. These bozos always sneak this and they taking shots. I'm a key with it. Like, no, this league business.